you might be silently destroying your reputation without even realizing it. There are habits that seem harmless, almost invisible, but over time, they quietly erode the respect people have for you. And the worst part, you might be repeating these patterns every single day, unaware of the damage they're causing in your personal and professional life. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 4 toxic habits that are quietly sabotaging your image. If you want to be taken seriously, remembered, and respected, you need to know these habits, and more importantly, eliminate them. But before we dive in, a heartfelt thank you. This channel, Stoicism Every Day, exists because of you. Every comment, every like, every share, it fuels our motivation to keep producing content with depth, purpose, and intention. Watching this community grow, reflect, and transform is what drives us. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for walking this journey of self-awareness and daily growth with us. When respect disappears, it's rarely by accident. It's the result of small actions, or even inactions, that over time silently accumulate a cost. And if there's one philosophy that helps us recognize these patterns clearly, it's Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, once wrote, "Concern yourself more with what you do than with what others say." Seneca taught us, "The greatest sign of wisdom is to observe yourself honestly," and that is exactly what we'll do today. Look inward without masks, without excuses. We'll identify 4 habits that seem small but can slowly destroy your image and your self-confidence. I've been there. I've made all these mistakes. And only when I started applying Stoic principles daily did I see real change, more respect, more balance, and greater clarity in relationships. So grab a coffee, settle in, and prepare yourself. What you're about to hear might be uncomfortable, but it will also be liberating. Habit 1: Gossip, the silent poison. The first habit that destroys respect is perhaps the most common and underestimated: gossip. Yes, gossip can feel harmless. It's just small talk, a corridor conversation, an innocent distraction in daily life. But here's the harsh truth. Those who speak of others behind their back will speak of you too, even without malicious intent. Gossip sends a powerful negative message. I am not trustworthy. I cannot keep secrets. I feed on others' failures. I remember my college days. Gossip was almost a social pastime. We would talk about who was dating who, laugh at personal choices, speculate endlessly. One classmate, let's call her Carla, was private and reserved. One day, it leaked that she liked a guy from our course. Soon, the detail became a joke. Carla withdrew completely, silently, but profoundly. It was then I realized gossip never stays harmless. It always leaves a scar. The Stoics warned us about this. Epictetus said, "What does not concern you, do not speak of, do not listen to, do not repeat. Gossip diminishes you." People notice, even in silence. They start thinking, if this person talks about them, what are they saying about me? Being someone worthy of respect starts with daily choices. Don't pass along what doesn't build value. Choose conversations that elevate, inspire, and analyze ideas, not people. As an old proverb says, small minds discuss people. Average minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. Every day, you decide which mind you belong to. Habit 2: being unreliable, the word that loses value. The second habit that erodes respect faster than almost anything else is unreliability. We live in a world full of promises. People say they'll be there, they'll help, they'll change, but few actually follow through. And here's the hard truth: when your word loses value, so do you. I once thought being flexible and spontaneous was a virtue. I'd make plans, then cancel. I'd say, "I'll definitely be there," only to do something else at the last minute. Until one moment hit me hard. A close friend, Juliana, spent weeks organizing her birthday party. Guests, decorations, all the details. I promised to be there. But the day came, and I got caught up in something else. I didn't show. I sent a rushed message trying to justify. Her response was polite but cold. And in that moment I felt it. It wasn't just an event I missed. It was a piece of trust. The Stoics saw the honor of one's word as central to virtue. Seneca wrote, "Nothing is more valuable than the commitment of a man of integrity. Reliability isn't built with grand promises. It's built in small, consistent actions, arriving on time, following through, communicating honestly. If you know you can't do something, don't commit. If a situation changes, communicate respectfully in advance." People don't expect perfection, they expect consistency. In professional life, being unreliable can be devastating. You could be talented, intelligent, charismatic. But if you don't honor your commitments, opportunities slowly slip away. Respect stems from trust, and trust is built from repeated integrity, even in the smallest details. Habit 3. Interrupting others when anxiety speaks. Sometimes, respect is lost not through big mistakes, but tiny repeated gestures. One of the most subtle and harmful habits, interrupting others. It seems trivial. We might think we're just participating, showing energy, or sharing ideas. But interrupting carries an unconscious message. What I have to say is more important than what you're saying. Over time, this erodes respect. Early in my career, I was exactly like this, anxious, eager, wanting to show value. During meetings, I barely waited for anyone to finish speaking. I interrupted to add ideas, suggest, or correct. Until one day, my manager spoke to me calmly but firmly. "You're always ready to talk, but rarely ready to listen." Her words hit me like a lightning bolt. I realized I wasn't listening. I was waiting for my turn. That's called egocentrism disguised as enthusiasm. The Stoics taught that listening is a form of wisdom. Epictetus, who started life as a slave and became one of the greatest philosophers of antiquity, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." I began practicing what I call Stoic listening. When I felt the urge to interrupt, I paused, asked myself, does this need to be said now, or can I wait? This simple shift transformed how people perceived me. I became more respected, trustworthy, and balanced. True listening is strength, not passivity. If you want respect, practice intentional silence. Listen deeply. Let others finish. When you master listening, you not only understand better, you also build a rare quality today, consideration. Habit 4. Excessive complaining. When negativity becomes identity. We've all complained about traffic, bosses, the weather. Complaining feels like relief, even therapy. But when it becomes habitual, it stops being relief and becomes a draining burden. Worse, it spreads negativity to everyone around you. People start avoiding you, not because you're bad, but because constant complaints sap energy. I've lived this cycle. Everything was a reason to complain. Rain, complain. Heat, complain. Someone made a mistake, complain endlessly. A friend confronted me, "It seems nothing is ever good enough for you. Have you noticed?" I was defensive at first, but the words stuck. He was right. I had grown comfortable in the role of a victim. And the problem with being a victim, you give up your agency. Stoicism teaches us, don't complain about reality, change what you can and accept what you cannot. The rain won't stop just because you grumble. Traffic won't flow faster because you sigh. But your attitude can change everything. When I replaced complaint with action or acceptance, my world shifted. If the environment was toxic, I left. If things went wrong, I learned. If nothing could be done, I accepted. I became lighter. And people noticed. Check yourself. Do you focus on problems or solutions? Do your conversations energize or drain? Complaining constantly erodes respect, while a constructive mindset attracts it. A simple Stoic question can change everything. Is this within my control? If yes, act. If no, accept. Use this discipline daily. It will free your mind and energy. If you've stayed with me this far, congratulations. You're willing to do the hardest work. Look inward. Respect from others starts with self-respect. Today we covered 4 habits that silently sabotage your image. Gossip diminishes trust. Unreliability erodes the value of your word. Interrupting demonstrates ego and impatience. Excessive complaining drains energy and repels others. The good news? All of these habits can be replaced with Stoic discipline, active listening, integrity, and conscious action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike those who harm you." I would say, the best way to earn respect is to be unlike the majority. Inspire trust, presence, and calm. Take small steps each day, one habit at a time, and you'll notice subtle yet powerful changes in how the world responds to you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 4 habits do you recognize in yourself? Drop a comment saying, "I choose to be worthy of respect," and tell us which habit you're ready to transform. This not only reinforces your learning, it strengthens the growth community we're building together. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Stoicism every day. Here, philosophy isn't theory, it's practice, applied to your real life. Remember, you are responsible for the energy you bring into the world. Bring what builds, leave the rest behind.